Winthrop.
Tony.
Ah, you're all dressed up and ready to go. It's a bit early in the day for you, isn't it? What's the occasion?
It's moving day.
Really? For whom?
All of us.
You wouldn't care to explain that to me, would you?
The Queen of Tankir is evicting us.
You know, Winthrop, it occurs to me that whenever I see you, we seem to have one of these silly conversations. And I'll tell you something. They're really beginning to bug me a lot. So cut the double talk and tell me what's going on.
No, it's not double talk, Tony. You see, the Queen of Tankir is Cecile, and this is her house, and she's giving us the old heave-ho.
This couldn't possibly be a ploy, could it, Winthrop, for you to avoid your responsibilities?
It's not.
Good. Because Rocco hates ploys. In fact, he hates anything he can't understand, and I'll tell you, he's having a devil of a time understanding you.
No, it's the truth, Tony. I cross my heart, and I hope to... I cross my heart.
Look, Cecile is leasing this place out to a sheik or somebody, so we're out of here.
Yeah, but we have a plan.
I'd love to hear it.
Well, it's really very simple. I moved Dee and Lily into my place.
Your place?
Yeah, I have a penthouse. It's very comfortable, great views of the city.
Oh, I know it well. You know, Rocco and I gave it a good going over a few months ago, trying to find something to help you meet your payments, remember?
How could I ever forget? It took me a week to straighten the place up.
Oh.
But it's in good shape now, so what do you say, Tony?
What do you say, Lily?
Dee would be really comfortable there, and it's a whole lot better than going to a motel.
Well, I guess it'll have to do. But where will you be staying, Winthrop?
Oh, it has 2 bedrooms.
Where will you be staying, Winthrop?
There, Tony.
No. My niece is not living in a bachelor penthouse with the likes of you.
I appreciate that, John. Good. Thank you very much. John will get the money ready for you just as soon as he can after the bank vault opens.
Okay, I'll be there. Matter of fact, I tell you what, I'm going to leave now and beat the rush hour.
Good.
I hate to be a spoilsport, but we're talking $2 million ransom money.
Ada, there's a policeman in the next room.
I know there is, and I'm not so sure he shouldn't know about it.
Matt? Something you got to see.
What? Something about Hutchins?
The important thing is surprise. We've both got to look as normal as possible.
Who goes first?
We do it together. You attack him low, okay? Try to tie up his feet or something. I'll attack him from high. If we can just get him down, then I can hit him with this rod from the cot.
Are you sure you're gonna hit him hard enough?
Oh, you just watch me. All I want is the chance.
Another world. This part is brought to you by Rich Formula Prell. With its soft, gentle fragrance and its special silkeners, Prell puts the ooh in shampoo.
He's coming. Where should I be, Rachel? You're fine right there. Just don't do anything until I say now, okay? Act normally.
Good morning, ladies. Let's try that again. Good morning, ladies.
I heard you.
Oh, I'm glad. Well, you had me worried there for a minute. I was afraid it was going to be the silent treatment again. I couldn't stand that. Not today. Today is special. How you feeling, Nancy? A bit better? Look, it's a perfectly straightforward question, Nancy. I really don't think you have to look to your sister for prompting, do you?
I'm fine.
Good, I'm glad to hear it. Rachel, you look lovely. In the pink, as they say. Which will look quite lovely against this white.
What is it?
It's a sweater. It's a woolen sweater. Let's see. Yes, 100% wool, made in the USA.
I only wear cashmere.
Do you really want to be flippant today, Rachel?
What is this sweater for?
It's so that you can be seen in the warehouse.
I won't wear it.
Of course you will. You'll wear this sweater if I have to put it on you myself. Do you really think I'd let you spoil today for me? Today is Judgment Day. Just in a few short hours, Mackenzie Corey and that freckled young whelp of his will atone for their actions.
It's all right. It's all right. We'll get him the next time he comes in.
Rachel, I'm so scared.
Honey, I know it. It doesn't matter. I am too. But we've got to get him. It's Mac and Sandy's only chance.
What's he gonna do to them?
Honey, he's gonna make them shoot at each other. He's got a warehouse. It's all set up with mirrors. Mac will come in one end, Sandy will come in the other. I'll be in the middle. They'll see me and they'll see Carl's reflection in the mirror. And then they'll shoot. And one or both of them will be killed because they'll be shooting at each other. And Carl doesn't care which one gets killed. Either way, Mac is hurt and he's revenged, but we're not going to let that happen.
So what is this?
The old Chapin estate was bought up a while ago by a dummy corporation owned by Hutchins. This is the transfer deed.
Fantastic. You've done a great job, Jamie. And this?
These are the actual ground plans of the house itself.
It's very big.
Big enough to hide two people without either knowing it.
That's why Rachel didn't know that Nancy was there.
It's also remote. Sandy, didn't you used to ride horseback out in that area?
Matter of fact, I rode by it last fall, but Jamie, it was all abandoned. I doubt Carl would be using it.
He might have fixed it up temporarily.
Listen, why don't you check the power department and see if they turned on the electricity?
He has, and I already checked. They have no record of power out there for the last 5 years.
Yeah, but you know, that doesn't necessarily mean anything. I mean, he could have pirated the electricity in.
Exactly. He wouldn't be using the whole house.
It fits. He's there. I knew it.
And Rachel and Nancy.
I'll call Larry and MJ.
No, Jamie, no.
We have to have this checked out immediately, Mac.
We will, but we are not telling the police. I'll go over there.
Not alone, you won't.
Yeah, Jamie's right, Dad.
Look, we've gone over this police thing again and again. I will not gamble my family's lives against Carl's having bought another cop in the department. I won't.
I'm going with you then. Fine.
No, Jamie, I need you here.
Then I'll go, Dad.
You've got to get the money together for me.
You can't face Hutchins alone.
Why not? It's my fight. In any event, it's a long shot. There may be nobody at the Chapin house at all. Besides, Carl may call here again. I need you here to handle him on the phone.
Grandma can answer the phone.
Sure, I will.
There have been too many risks taken by too many people. I'm determined that from now on, I'm the only one who is going to be in any danger.
That doesn't make sense, Mac.
Look, it's a personal vendetta. First it was Hutchins. Now it's mine. What it's come down to is him or me. Please, Sandy, go on. Get to the bank.
All right, Dad, but you be careful.
I will. Thank you, Sandy. Go on.
All right. I'll call you as soon as I have the money, Dad.
Good. If the phone rings again, somebody for me, I'm in the study. I want to go over these plans carefully.
The likes of me. Listen, there is nothing wrong with the likes of me.
Winthrop, if I had an hour to spare, I could read a litany of what's wrong with you.
You haven't exactly been privy to the best of Cass Winthrop, you know.
Privy? I believe that's what my grandparents called the outhouse.
You know, you're pushing too hard, Tony.
Come on now, keep everything light. It's cool.
It is not cool, Lily. This man knows I'm broke. Where am I supposed to live?
Well, that's a problem, but you're a real ingenious problem solver, aren't you?
Oh, great. Am I supposed to be homeless? One of the homeless? Sleeping on manhole covers?
Oh, stop. You're killing me.
Hey, look, tell me what's up. Or shall I say, it's so terribly nice to see you again.
Hey, good morning,
Hey, how's it
sweetheart.
going?
You all set for your move to the new place?
Hmm?
Oh, geez, I've got to run. I'll call you later. Lily?
Yes.
Oh, Winthrop, I just remembered. There is a mission over on Gregory Street that's real clean. Clean cots, bread, and all the hearty beef broth you can drink. Ciao.
Ciao, and thanks so much.
Yes.
You've been swell.
Connie, tell me what's going on. Hey, we're moving on up and moving on out. What is she talking about?
We have to vacate the premises.
Yeah, we're moving on up to the east side to a deluxe apartment in the sky.
Please sit down.
Wait a second, wait a second. Would you please tell me who's moving?
We all are. The lady who owns this place is giving us the boot.
Not me.
Us. All of us. We three.
Nope, I'm not going.
Come on.
I ain't kidding. I'm not kidding. Well, neither am I, because if I have to go, all bets are off. Forget the Daily Double, because you can forget the whole thing. I'm not going.
Anybody home?
What?
You haven't said 2 words to me since we sat down.
Great toast, how's that?
That's fabulous. I've never seen you like this. What are you thinking about?
Oh, I was thinking about new word processor at work. I can't get my mind off of it. It's amazing what those things can do, you know?
Phenomenal.
Yeah. It cuts my work literally in half. It saves so much time.
Right. That way you can linger over your breakfast daydreaming about your boyfriend.
I wasn't thinking about Cass. I was thinking about the new word processor.
Oh, yeah, right. And I was thinking of joining the circus. Come on, Kathleen.
Oh, I was thinking about Cass.
Happy thought?
No, I can't complain.
So how does he feel about you spending so much time with Corey?
A person has to earn a living, right?
You didn't mind?
Well, I think he minds a little, but he tries not to show it. It's so sweet.
Something has happened between you two.
What makes you think something's happened?
I'm your sister. Tell me.
Well, it's a little complicated, but yesterday I overheard him telling someone that he had fallen in love with a very special lady.
Oh, Kathleen.
He said that I had more class than, well, than any other woman that he's ever dated.
Sounds serious.
No, Getting serious is definitely not for us.
Why not?
It's just not. Take my word for it. So, how are you and Jamie?
Changing the subject.
How are you two? Any new
still
development?
Changing the subject.
Hey, I told you about Cass. Now be fair.
Well, things are on the back burner right now. They're static.
Wait a minute. Last I heard, he wanted to talk about commitment.
I told Jamie I didn't love him, Kathleen.
What did he say?
Oh, he admitted he didn't love me either.
Whoa. So, you're just friends?
Right, it's a lot better that way.
Oh, yeah, you don't sound too sure about that.
Well, I'm sure of one thing. It's nothing like what you and Cass have. It sounds very special.
I don't understand what's bothering you. This is a change for the better.
Forget it.
What's the matter with you? This is silly.
You want to see silly? I'll show you what silly is.
I'm not going to argue with you anymore. This is what's happening, and that's that.
What's happening here is I'm going to Detroit.
Oh, no, you're not going to no Detroit.
Oh, yes, I am on the next bus, and you stop me.
Wait a minute. Yo. Cass, cool it. Please. Now, Dee, this is getting us nowhere.
It's getting me to Motown.
Motown? We don't want you to go there, now do we, Cass? Cass.
Of course not.
Now, Cass and I, we just want to know, honey, how come this move is upsetting you so much?
I am just sick of being thrown around here and there, right?
Well, what do you mean? I got rights, too. Yes, you do. Indeed, you do.
I am not a little kid no more.
Anymore.
No more anymore. I'm not a little kid.
You're right, you're not.
So why do you continue to treat me like one?
Look, Dee. Honey, look, did you have to move around a lot when you were younger?
Try 15 times in 13 years, okay?
Yeah, that's a lot of packing and unpacking.
The only good time I had is when I got dumped on my grandma, you know? But she had to move to Europe, and I was sent to my mom's, wherever that is.
Yeah. She's the one who bounced you around?
She had all these boyfriends, okay? Real winners. Last one lasted for about 6 months, and he was the best, drunk half the time, and a total creep the other half, okay? And one morning, she'd have our bags all packed up and ready to go, and she'd say, Dee, you know, let's go someplace fun. But no, every place looked the same, just like all her cruddy boyfriends did, okay?
I don't blame you for not wanting to move, honey.
And part of what Uncle Tony said was that I'd be doing this thing with Cass, you know? So that is one more broken promise. So like I said, you can forget it. I'm getting dressed.
Well, you let me know if you need a couple hours off, Barnes.
It's okay, Larry. I need the overtime.
Well, good, because I'm real thin on men downtown.
Say, you know, maybe this is out of line. I know you're real tight with the Quarries.
Yeah, what's the problem?
Well, there's no problem. It's just that I can't help but get the feeling that they're up to something.
Who?
Well, Mr. Corey, the sons, even the mother, all of them.
Yeah, like what?
Well, like, you know, like they're hiding something. Like I'll walk into a room and they'll all be talking, and then all of a sudden they'll hush up real quick.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
I thought you'd want to know.
I do. Thanks a lot.
Okay, I'll get back to the trace now.
Yeah, I'm going to try to get you some relief here as soon as possible.
Hey, it's okay. Just keep good track of all this lovely overtime, huh?
I will, Barnes.
Larry, I didn't know you were here.
Yeah, I just came to check on the phone trace.
Ah. Is it working?
Yeah, we're in good shape. How about yourself?
Okay, I guess.
Where's Mac?
It's in the study.
Well, maybe I ought to go say hello to him.
Oh, no, Larry, he's been taking naps in there. He really needs to rest.
Sure. Where's Sandy?
I don't know. He was here earlier. I guess he had some things to do. You want a cup of coffee?
No, I really need to be going. Jamie, look, everything seems to be very different around here.
How so?
It's the whole atmosphere. You know, nobody's waiting by the phone. Nobody's pacing. Nobody seems to be worried.
Of course we're worried.
Well, then how come I get the feeling you know what the next step is going to be?
What are you trying to say, Larry?
I think you've got a plan. Now, come on, level with me, Jamie.
Just waiting to see what happens, Larry.
This is not a game that we're playing here.
I know it's not a game.
I'm a cop. This is my job. I know what I'm doing.
Nobody says you don't.
Well, then why don't you let me do it?
I'm not stopping you.
Yeah, would you lie this way to MJ? That's what I thought. Jamie, look, I'm your friend. You know, if you mess up, if anybody messes up and somebody gets killed, that's gonna be on your head. You think about that.
Where's Lily?
Shopping.
When's she coming back?
If she's smart, never.
So should we start a lesson?
Well, what's the point, since you have decided to cancel the project?
I just don't want to move.
What you want and what we have to do are two different things. I'm sorry.
Well, look, maybe we can change things. I mean, maybe my Uncle Tony could talk to the landlord and make him change his mind.
Look, this place belongs to the Queen of Tonkier.
Never heard of her.
Well, count your blessings. But there's no trifling with her, believe me, so we're out. And I guess that means that today is goodbye for us.
Goodbye?
Yeah. I want you to know something. I want you to know that I think you're a terrific young woman. I know you could have made it. I know you could have danced at the country club. I know you would have made them accept you.
You're just laying it on thick, figuring I'll change my mind.
That's not true. I couldn't make you do that any more than I can make you waltz or make you say you and I instead of me and you.
Hey, you give me a minute and I can learn to dance anything, and that includes the waltz. I just don't want to.
That's what hurts. It's such a stupid waste of talent. What's the use of talking about it? It's over. I'm just sorry that you have to live with another broken promise. I had no idea this place meant so much to you.
Come on. It's not this house, you know. It's I got my own space. I know where things are. If I move away, I'll just have to find them all over again.
Well, you wouldn't be moving to just any old joint. You would have been moving to my joint.
Your apartment?
Yeah, you would have liked it.
You would be living with me.
No, you and Lily would be living together. I'd find someplace else.
You'd give up your own bed.
Oh, sure.
Pretty deep.
Well, it depends on where I end up sleeping.
You really care?
Yeah, really. I really care.
Okay, you really think I could pull it off in this country club thing?
Oh, absolutely.
And that I can be one of these society chicks.
Dee, I think you could be anything you wanted to be. All you have to do is want it. If you used half the energy you put into your anger, you could move mountains.
I don't want to move nothing.
I know, you keep telling me
Well,
that.
look, okay, if this Queen of Tinky Tonky or whatever is kicking us out, then we'll just have to go, right?
That means you agree?
If it has to be.
Great. Really?
It better not be one of those basement apartments, because I tell you, I've had one in Detroit and they stink.
Nope. This ain't no basement apartment. Not even close. You're gonna be living in a penthouse with the whole city at your feet. Perfect for the up-and-coming young lady.
Dad said you'd have the money as soon as the vault opened.
We started counting it immediately, Sandy.
Yeah, but it's almost new, Mr. Pincus.
This is a tremendous amount of money. And I must say, a withdrawal of this size is highly irregular. But I'm sure he must have a good reason.
He does.
Am I allowed to know what it is?
No, I'm sorry, Mr. Pincus.
Pincus? Yes. Right here. Hold on. It's your father.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, Dad. Oh, I'm sorry, what? Dad, can you speak up? I've got some bad static here. I can barely hear you.
There's been a change, son. Can you hear me?
Yeah, but Dad, you're gonna have to talk louder. Now, what's the change?
Stay tuned for the next part of Another World. And now, the next part of Another World.
Dad, the static here is murder. Look, I'm gonna hang up and call you back.
I'm not at the house. I don't trust a phone.
Fine, just give me the number. I'll call you back.
There's no time now. Now, this is important.
Yeah, it's a little better.
Good. Now, there's a warehouse on Haggerty Street. 101 Haggerty.
101, all right?
That's right where Haggerty crosses Morton. Now, I want you to meet me there.
With the money?
Yeah, have you got it?
Well, no, not yet, Dad. They're taking a lot of time counting it.
Well, get in there and meet me at the warehouse at 2 o'clock. Eh? All right. Listen, don't bother going home. You just go straight to the warehouse.
All right, Dad, I'll see you there.
At 2 o'clock.
My father needs the cash by 2 o'clock, Mr. Pincus. Now, that leaves me a little more than an hour.
That should be more than enough time, but just to be on the safe side, I'll see if I can't speed things along.
So, how you doing, Jake?
Fine.
This is Cousin Kathleen here. You know, I am much too nosy to settle for fine.
Well, let's see. I like my room over Smiley's. I've met some really nice people. And I'm working very hard with my video camera. How's that?
That's better.
How about you? How are you doing?
Fine.
Oh, come on now. That is not fair.
I know, I was just kidding. I'll tell you anything you want to know.
Okay. Who's the guy you brought to the wedding reception?
That was Cass.
Is it serious?
We're very good friends.
I got some great pictures of you two.
So the video was a success?
The video turned out great. It's the stills I'm not too thrilled about.
Why'd you come here, Jake?
What do you mean?
I mean, what are your goals? Why Bay City?
It's as good a place as any.
That's not an answer.
It's the only one I've got.
Why now?
Why not?
You never used to like it here.
I've changed, I guess.
So, you want video as a career?
That's what I'm good at.
Well, maybe I can find something for you at KBAY. Would that interest you?
Sure, how could you do that?
Hey, cousin is a very powerful force in this town. You didn't know that?
Yeah, but I thought my cousin was into publishing.
Corey Publishing owns KBAY. You want me to see what I can do?
That would be terrific.
After all, what are families for, huh?
I like that. Family. I miss that since I left home.
He came into about here, he turned around and closed the door.
And then he went over here a couple stitches.
Yeah, right, to about here. This isn't good enough. We've got to get him. We can't get him if he doesn't come farther into this room.
Rachel, I don't know if I can do that leg grabbing thing. My head.
Oh, honey, it's all right. It's all right. I got a better idea.
What?
Well, I'll be here. I'll stand against the wall. You'll be at the end of the cot, and he'll have to come here to talk to me.
Why?
Because I won't have put on the sweater.
Oh.
You'll dive down. I'll push him. He'll trip over you. And we've got him. Okay, let's try that, okay? Okay, you sit down at the end of the cot. Honey, try to be natural about this. We can't let him suspect anything.
Okay.
All right, that's done. Okay, let's do it now, okay?
Now?
Right. Go for it. That's it. Perfect.
Okay, so then what happens? I mean, he'll be down here, and then what? Won't he get up?
No, he won't get up. No.
He won't get up. What if this doesn't work?
It's got to work. It's our only chance.
Well, you know, it was such a beautiful day outside. I decided to give my chauffeur the day off and drive myself over. Hello, Mrs. Hobson. How are you? Quite well, thank you.
We, really weren't expecting you, Donna.
Oh, I'm sure you weren't, but Sandy is. Didn't he mention it?
Nope.
Well, we were supposed to discuss a fundraising drive.
Oh, that's funny. He didn't mention it to me. Did he say anything to you about it?
No, not to me. Anyway, he isn't here right now.
Oh, dear. Well, where is he?
He went to the store.
Yeah, he went to the store.
Well, I'll just have to talk to him later then. Is Rachel here?
Nope.
She's still in New York.
I suppose there hasn't been any more news on Carl.
Why do you ask?
Well, naturally, I'm frightened that he'll return to Bay City. You know, he seems to have a hideous grudge against certain people here, and the Coreys are on the top of the list.
Well, we haven't heard anything.
I just shudder even thinking that he's alive. If you hear anything, would you please let me know? I'm absolutely terrified that there's going to be a knock on the door one day and Carl's going to be standing there.
I'll let you know.
Excuse me.
Oh, no.
No, it's all right. Donna, this is Detective Barnes of the Bay City Police Department.
How do you do, ma'am?
Hello.
We thought that we had a break-in last night, but it turned out to be nothing. Isn't that right, Detective?
Yes, that's right, Mr. Frame. It's just a false alarm. You've got an overly sensitive security system here.
That reminds me, I haven't tested my security system in a few weeks. I think I'll just go home right now and
Well,
test
that's a
it.
good idea. I'll walk you to the door.
Oh, thank you.
If Sandy shows up, I'll tell him you're looking for him.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
No problem.
Isn't Sandy back yet, Mac?
Not yet.
Hello, Detective. Shouldn't you be manning the phone trace?
Where is your son, sir?
Sandy? He's out attending to business. He's the administrator for Bay City General Hospital. Why do you ask?
Well, Lieutenant Ewing wants to make sure that no one leaves the house without our knowledge, so there's a squad car out in front. It's just a precaution.
I see.
May I ask what those blueprints are?
Well, of course you may ask. Just something to keep my mind off the present situation. I'm thinking of an addition to KBAY, new offices, things like that.
Okay. Well, I'll get back to the trace.
Right, thank you. A squad car out front.
Larry thinks we've got something going on.
Well, Larry is a good cop. He's right. I'm going to the Chapin mansion. Check it out.
When?
Now.
Mac, I wish you'd let me go with you.
No.
At least wait until Sandy gets back.
I'm going now. I'm going alone. Problem is, with a squad car out front and Barnes around every corner, I'm gonna get away.
That is exciting, Jake.
KBAY would be a great place to start.
So what would be your job exactly?
Something to do with cameras, I hope. Kathleen's gonna check with them pretty soon.
Well, I'm sure you'll be successful.
You're always so upbeat. I like that.
You said you had a favor to ask me.
I hope you don't mind. And I don't want you to worry about saying no.
How can I say no until you tell me what it is?
True. You know how crucial lighting is in photography, right?
Sure.
Well, it's no problem when I'm outside. I got the sun does it all. But when I move inside, it's a different story. There's different lighting intensities and sources.
So you need practice indoors.
And your house would be perfect.
That was fast.
No, you got the long hallways with shafts of light about every 30 feet or so. It'd be just what I need.
So you want to bring your camera to my house and practice?
Could I? It'd mean a lot to me. Might help me land that job at KBAY.
I'll have to talk to Donna, Jake, but I'll see what I can do.
Okay, let's go.
Yeah,
All right.
let's do it, Jake.
Yeah, in the foyer.
Okay.
Yeah, good. Hang on, get down. Easy.
All right.
Let's go.
Thanks, hon.
Yeah.
Now, what?
What?
Ow.
All right. Loud.
Loud. All right. Ow! Oh! Oh! My ankle! Oh, Jamie, help me! I think I broke my ankle!
Hang on, don't move!
Help me!
Don't move! Detective Barnes! What is it? In the foyer, it's my grandmother. She fell.
I think I broke my ankle. Oh,
Let me take a look.
I twisted my ankle. I think it's broken. Ah! Ah! Ah!
Maybe just a bad sprain.
Oh.
Can you...
Easy.
Right.
Oh,
Okay.
come
on.
Ah!
Take it easy.
All right.
Take the weight off.
Okay. Oh, careful.
Take it easy. Take it easy. Let's
Now.
get over to the couch here.
Yeah.
All right. You're okay.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
Down there.
Oh, my goodness. Oh.
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 There you go.
Ah. Ooh. Ooh.
I don't think it's broken. I think it's a sprain. Just keep off it. It'll be all right. But ask a doctor. Get an opinion on this.
Okay, thank you.
Mr. Frame, why don't you prop the ankle up on some cushions? I'll get an ice pack and let Mr. Corey know I'll be off the phone trace for a while.
No. He's taking a nap in the study. I don't want him disturbed.
All right, I'll get some ice.
Thank you.
You finished packing, Dee? I don't know, most of it, I guess. Oh, is this your moving outfit? Come on, it's all I got. We are just going to the car. Now, if you're afraid I'm going to run into some society broad, just chuck a blanket over me.
Now, Dee, you know that I'm not concerned about that. I just want to know why you're so upset, honey. I don't like him.
I am not upset.
Then what are you?
I'm nothing. I'm on the road again, so what else is new?
You're not on the road again. We're going to Cass's house 15 minutes away.
And how long is that going to last? 1 week, 2 weeks, a month? Come on, he's going to want his pad back, and he's not going to want me hanging around. Hey, no, he's not going to want that.
I'm not going to lie to you. You're right. I guess he won't.
So, it's crying time again.
Now, look, honey, I'm sorry for what happened to you when you were young. But, Dee, you're starting to grow up now, and you got to learn what life is all about, and this is a big part of it.
What? Having no place to live?
No, moving and changing and growing.
I'm tall enough as it is.
Look, honey, now look, I know you were bouncing around umpteen times when you were young, but you take that umpteen times number and you multiply it, and you have the story of Lily's life. Now, I can remember moving 3 times in 1 day. Child, I had so many keys I could have been a locksmith. And look at me, I'm still doing it. I moved from my place to Quinn's to here, and now I'm going to Cass's.
Yeah, but you always have a place you can go to. I can't keep up with you.
Well, honey, that's true, but it's really not important to me now. But what really, really matters is that you know who you are and how you feel about yourself. Now, I don't care if you live in Buckingham Palace. If you don't know who you are, then you are nowhere. And I figured Queen Liz, she knows who she is. And if she doesn't, she has somebody to tell her. You know what I mean?
I don't know who I am, Lily.
Sweetheart, I have a feeling you're going to find out real soon. And when you do, you are going to be so proud. So come on. Get packing and let's get moving. We're moving on up to the east side. Come on, honey.
Rachel, it's time. You haven't put the sweater on.
I'm not going.
Come on, put it on.
No.
I warned you before, didn't I? I did warn you. I said, if you don't put it on, I'll put it on. Come on. Please.
No.
Clever, huh? Courageous, was it? Misplaced bloody courage, I tell you. You too, Nancy. Stupid. Come on, get up. Now, obviously, there's some objection to my putting on your sweater, Rachel, so Nancy, you do it, please. Come on, hurry up. This little to-do has already put me behind schedule. And we don't want to keep Mac waiting, do we?
Stay tuned for the conclusion of Another World.
He won't let you live in your own apartment. I can't believe that man.
I find Tony hard to believe myself, but I have no trouble believing Rocco.
What are you going to do?
I'm not sure. I tried checking into the Bay City Towers, but they asked me for my credit card, and I had to pretend that it was out in my car. It was one of my more humiliating exits.
Well, this is not going to be an overnight thing, Cass. You know, you can't stay in a hotel. You can't afford it. You need a home. I know the perfect place.
Yeah, where?
Our house.
No.
Well, what's wrong with it?
Well, nothing is wrong with it.
Well, I mean, it's hardly make the Architectural Digest, but it's clean. And now that Ben has gone off to California to school, there's a big empty bedroom, and it'll be perfect unless you mind living with posters of Walter Payton and Larry Bird.
Oh, boy, Walter Payton and Larry Bird.
Yeah.
No, I can't do it.
You could embezzle $55,000.
Out of necessity, and it wasn't embezzlement.
You could dress up as a woman.
Out of necessity.
Uh-huh, right. You've always done what needed to be done, so don't tell me it's a matter of pride.
Well, it is, sort of. Things are different now because of the way I feel about you. And I do have pride. I have a lot of pride. So I'm going to make it on my own.
Come here. You haven't heard the last of this.
What? This?
Time out. I have to get to work.
Oh, now?
10 minutes ago.
Okay. I should get back to the penthouse anyway and see if Dee and Lily are settling in all right.
Jamie, I'm scared. I can't stop shaking.
I don't understand why Sandy hasn't come back with the money. He should have been back before noon.
I don't like the idea of Mac being out there all by himself. I mean, he's like a sitting duck. No cops, nothing.
Oh, look, put your leg up in case Barnes comes.
Okay.
Peter, what happened to you?
I, twisted my ankle. It'll be okay.
Look, we came to see Mac.
He's in the study.
Fast asleep.
I thought I heard your voice, Larry. Hi, MJ.
You know where Mac Corey is, Barnes?
I just told you, he's in the study.
Well, he's in the study. At least, he was before.
Larry, he's hardly slept at all. Let him rest, will ya?
And then maybe you can tell me about this $2 million withdrawal Sandy made from a bank. Where is Sandy? Is he here?
No.
Well, where is he?
He went shopping for little Maggie. It's her birthday soon.
Ada, you know, I doubt that Sandy would need $2 million to buy a birthday present. I think I'm going to have to talk to Mac about this withdrawal. Out of my way, Jamie.
Well, I'm ever so glad that you're cooperating now, Rachel. I mean, it makes things so much simpler, doesn't it? And much safer for your sister.
Will I be able to see Mac?
Oh, yes, I think so. Might even be able to have a few words with him, too. Quickly, though, before the shooting starts. Huh? You ready? Yes. But that won't be for a while. First, Sandy will arrive. And then we must call Mac. And then... Oh, come along. Oops.
Nancy!
Careful.
Hello, Carl.
This part of Another World was brought to you by Oxidol Laundry Detergent. Oxidol has hard-working cleaners and a color-safe bleach, so you won't get ashamed to show it whites.
Tonight on an all-new Foxfire, the girls have a blast trying to nail a double agent. Then on an all-new V, the aliens plan to destroy the Earth. Will they meet their match in a computer whiz kid? Later, it's an all-new Miami Vice. Have Switek and Zito lost their minds? Then why have they hired two defective detectives?
Join us each weekday at this time for the continuing story of Another World.